Hi, Pauline. Pauline, today we're going to talk about a novel we really loved, both of us, Hotline by Dimitri Nasrallah.
Yes, and before diving into the story, let's say Sadva a few words about the author. Dimitri Nasrallah is born in 1977. He's a Lebanese Canadian writer. He's born at the beginning of the Lebanese Civil War, and like many families at that time, his family had to flee, first to Kuwait and then to Greece, Dubai, and finally they settled in Montreal in 1988.
So, just to place a word, he has exactly my age, Pauline, in 1977.
Correct?
Good to know. So his journey wasn't easy. When they arrived in Canada, he experienced a lot of loneliness, sadness, even resentment towards his mother who was forced to work long hours to survive, and she had to leave him alone all day. In fact, it was only as Nasrallah grew older that he truly understood all the sacrifices that his mother had made for him.
Correct. And today, Nasrallah is a creative writing professor at Concordia, and he's head of Esplanade Books. He has published several novels. Black Buddying, who won the MacAslan Prize in 2004, Nico in 2011, who won the Hugh McLennan Prize, The Bleeds in 2018, and finally Hotline in 2022. The book is a finalist for Canada Reads. And now, Sandra, what is the story of Hotline?
Pauline, we're in Montreal in 1986. Winter has just begun. Mona Haddad has just arrived with her 8-year-old son, Omar. They move into a small apartment, still marked by the traces of the immigrants who lived there before them.
Yes, and Muna and Omar had fled the Lebanese war. She has lost her husband, and he has lost his father. And now Muna had to start all over again. Find work, rebuild a life, protect her son, survive, all in a country where her accent, her skin color, and her culture became invisible obstacles.
Mona dreams of becoming a French teacher again, like she used to be in Lebanon. But she quickly understands that it won't be possible in Canada. So she accepted a completely different job. She had to answer phone calls for a company that sells weight loss meals and to give nutritional advice.
Yes, and weirdly, she's really good at it. She reassures clients, motivates them, earns their trust. These strangers share their most intimate secrets with her. And at that time, she's confronted with her own loneliness, her past, and deeply her sad child.
Fortunately, Mona creates a small circle of immigrant women like herself, and together they rediscover a bit of hope, ambition, and solidarity. Hotline is really a story of resilience told with great subtlety, without cliche.
Yes, and Nasrallah shows what it means to rebuild after exile. The dreams you have to abandon, the ones you reshape, and the tiny moment that help you hold on. It's a novel that pays tribute to immigrant mothers, to their quiet courage. Probably that's why I liked it so much.
Of
Sandra,
course.
can you share powerful quotes from the author?
On Life in the West, Nasrallah writes, here, life is both easier and harder. People risk nothing, but their stability becomes a cage. They can dream, but they're held back by responsibilities. On loneliness, Nasrallah writes, No one really pays attention to anyone. Many are alone behind their desks, their phones. They did everything the right way, but the years still weigh on them.
Yes. And the author also really talks about the personal growth. He says, progress isn't always visible on the surface, it happens constantly, in small strokes.
And on knowing oneself, I know it. I get attached too quickly. I dream too much. My mother always told me that. So that's Hotline, Pauline, a novel that explores exile, sacrifice, woman trains, and rebuilding.
Yes, Sandra. And after Hotline, our next episode will be about The Ring of Suleima. It's by the author, a Syrian author, and her name is Rima Bali.
And because every book is a word apart, we really hope you'll join us for the next journey.
Bye bye.